Hello, space explorers. Welcome to a fascinating journey into the uncharted territory of space mining, a field brimming with potential, but also fraught with ethical dilemmas. We're about to delve into the complex questions surrounding this burgeoning industry, exploring the benefits, the risks, and the moral considerations that must guide our steps as we reach for the stars, quite literally. Imagine a future where the raw materials for our technological advancements aren't sourced from Earth's dwindling resources, but from the vast abundance of asteroids and celestial bodies. Sounds like science fiction, right? But the reality is, space mining is no longer a distant dream. Companies are investing heavily in developing the technologies needed to extract valuable resources from space, paving the way for a new era of resource acquisition. But before we get carried away by the promise of untold riches and technological progress, let's pause and ask a crucial question. Who owns space? And more importantly, who has the right to exploit its resources? International space law, primarily governed by the Outer Space Treaty of 1967, prohibits national appropriation of celestial bodies. This means no single nation can claim ownership of an asteroid or a moon. But this doesn't fully resolve the ethical quandary. What about private companies? Can they claim rights to the resources they extract? The legal framework is still evolving, leaving many unanswered questions. Let's consider the potential environmental impacts. Mining operations, even on Earth, often leave behind a trail of destruction. Imagine the potential consequences of large-scale mining operations in the delicate environments of asteroids or moons. Could we inadvertently disrupt the delicate balance of these celestial bodies, perhaps even harming future space exploration efforts? The long-term effects are largely unknown, highlighting the need for rigorous environmental impact assessments before any large-scale mining ventures are undertaken. And what about the potential for conflict? The race to secure valuable resources could spark a new era of space-based competition, potentially leading to conflicts over territory and resources. Imagine a scenario where multiple nations or corporations are vying for the same asteroid, leading to a scramble for control, even potentially resorting to military action. The lack of a clear and universally accepted regulatory framework increases the risk of such conflicts. The issue of resource distribution is another critical concern. Who benefits from the wealth generated by space mining? Will the benefits be distributed fairly across nations and populations, or will it only enrich a select few? Could this lead to a widening gap between the rich and the poor, both on Earth and potentially in space? This raises questions about equitable access to these resources and the potential for exploitation of developing nations. Furthermore, we must consider the long-term sustainability of space mining. Are we simply shifting the problem of resource depletion from Earth to space? If we mine asteroids for resources without careful planning and consideration, we risk depleting those resources just as we have depleted resources here on Earth. Sustainable practices, including responsible resource management and environmental protection, must be at the forefront of any space mining endeavor. But what if space mining could provide solutions to some of Earth's most pressing challenges? Imagine the potential for extracting water ice from the lunar surface to provide a sustainable source of water for future lunar bases, or even for Earth. Or consider the possibility of mining asteroids for rare Earth elements crucial for developing clean energy technologies. Could space mining actually contribute to a more sustainable future for humanity? It's a complex equation, isn't it? The potential benefits are undeniable, but the ethical considerations are equally profound. We need a robust international framework, governed by principles of sustainability, equity, and transparency. Collaboration and dialogue between nations, corporations, and scientists are crucial to navigate the complex ethical landscape of space mining. We need to develop rigorous environmental protection protocols to minimize the impact on celestial bodies. We need to establish clear guidelines for resource allocation to ensure equitable distribution of benefits. And we need to foster international cooperation to prevent conflicts and promote peaceful exploration and utilization of space. Can you imagine a future where space mining is conducted responsibly, ethically, and for the benefit of all humankind? This isn't just about profit, it's about our collective future. The decisions we make today will shape the future of space exploration and resource utilization for generations to come. We must proceed cautiously, thoughtfully, and with a deep commitment to ethical principles. Ignoring these considerations risks jeopardizing not only the future of space, but also the future of our planet. The ethical considerations of space mining are not merely academic exercises. They are crucial considerations that will define the future of humanity's relationship with space. The potential benefits are enormous, but so are the risks. It is imperative that we approach this new frontier with a sense of responsibility, a commitment to sustainability, and a dedication to ensuring that the vast resources of space are used for the betterment of all. Let's consider the potential for technological spin-offs. The development of technologies required for space mining could have far-reaching consequences on Earth, leading to advancements in robotics, materials science, and energy production. These advancements could have a positive impact on various sectors, improving our lives in unexpected ways. But we must ensure that these advancements are not achieved at the expense of ethical considerations. The question of planetary protection is another crucial aspect. We must take steps to avoid contaminating other celestial bodies with terrestrial life, and vice versa. The potential for introducing Earth-based microorganisms to other planets could have irreversible consequences. Similarly, bringing back extraterrestrial samples requires rigorous protocols to ensure they don't pose a threat to our ecosystem. And finally, let's consider the philosophical implications. What does it mean for humanity to expand its reach beyond Earth, to actively exploit the resources of other celestial bodies? How does this impact our understanding of our place in the universe, our responsibilities towards other potential life forms, and our relationship with the cosmos itself? These are questions that deserve careful consideration as we venture into this new era. The journey into the cosmos is a journey of discovery, but it is also a journey of responsibility. Space mining presents humanity with both an extraordinary opportunity and a profound ethical challenge. The choices we make today will determine whether we become responsible stewards of this new frontier or reckless exploiters of its resources. Let's choose wisely. The future of space, and indeed, the future of humanity, depends on it. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the ethical considerations of space mining. Let's continue this conversation and work together to ensure a responsible and sustainable future in space.